You refuse to leave, and we'll address it.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is you probably won't be able to come back.
Really? No, I'm good. Appreciate it.
Well, I know I'm good. Can you tell me why you're...
Are you sick?
No, I'm...
Oh, I thought you might be sick.
No.
I don't want to catch it.
Well, maybe I will be.
I don't answer questions.
I'm just going to let you know right now, if he wants you off the premises, and are you willing to place him under citizen's arrest if he refuses to leave? Okay. So if you do not leave, then it's...
That's an assault.
Pushing me?
Obviously,
That's an
you've never been
assault. What's your
assaulted.
use of force policy?
That's called
What's your
moving
use
you
of
out of my
force?
way
Use
so I
of
can
force.
conduct my
It's called the
business.
use of force.
Well, you step up
Use
again,
of
I'm going to
force.
show you a little
You
more
want-
use of force.
You
How
want
about that?
privacy?
Hey guys, welcome to another Bay Area Transparency video, and as you can tell by the teasers, this one is a banger and a half. It takes place at the Vallejo School District office in Vallejo, California. I'm not going to do any pausing or voiceover in this one because it's already a bit long. It's about 80 minutes, and trust me, it's worth every minute. This one, in my opinion, is one of the best, if not the best video that he's ever done. It's absolutely disgusting to see the behavior of these public employees who are taking ownership of the building and of the Vallejo Police Department, especially Platinum rapper Officer Steve Dearden. So I'm just going to let Bay Area explain it. He does a great job. As usual, it's very educational and it's extremely entertaining because you already know Bay Area doesn't back down. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. If you haven't subscribed to Bay Area Transparency, his link is in the description and pinned comment. All right, guys, enjoy the video.
What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy, Bay Area Transparency, and we're back at it once again. And for this video, we're in the city of Vallejo, California. We went ahead and went to the school district office, and yes, this is the video you've been waiting for. Now, I'm going to be honest, this is a very long video. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long, but it is all interaction. There was no way for me to really cut this video down. I felt in order to be transparent, I need to put out every piece of every interaction, not leave anything out. So it's all in there. You guys can see it. You guys can be the judge. This picture that I put out from this video has already gained a lot of attention, even with people lying about it and defending the police when the video hasn't even came out. They don't know, they weren't there, but they hear a story and they lie about it. Now in this video, we're going to see Officer Steve Dearden. He's a lieutenant at the Vallejo Police Department. He's well known in the city of Vallejo, and even the Vallejo Sun has written an article about him being out of control and unprofessional, but for some reason he keeps getting promoted and promoted and promoted. He even tried to be a rapper at one point, I guess, and I listened to some of his lyrics. You could see the cover to one of his songs here. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and move on. In this video, what we're going to see Dearden do is come and shove me. Then later on, he comes and starts poking his finger in my chest. He's not touching my chest, that's not what I'm saying, but he is trying to gain a response. It's a tactic of his so that I will flinch, swipe his hand away, point my finger in his chest, something of that nature, and he can create a physical altercation and try to abuse me. This is what he's doing. He's also made a direct threat. If you step up again, you're going to see some more use of force, something of that nature. This is not conduct becoming of an officer. Then he proceeds to arrest me for California Penal Code 148.9, giving false information, which I didn't give any information until I got to the jail, so I don't know how I gave any false information. And secondly, he arrested me for 626.8 of the California Penal Code. And if you read that section, it clearly says in subsection E that your First Amendment rights cannot be a violation of this crime. So in no way, shape, or form does it apply. No way, shape, or form did I violate any law, but yet he still arrested me. As they were trying to walk me out, I kept telling him, hey, I can't walk that fast. I can't walk this fast. He was basically trying to run me out of the building. I'm not saying he was sprinting. No, he was trying to run me out of the building. And as we're going down the stairs, I was yelling at him, stop, I can't, you're going to make me fall. I can't run down the stairs like that. I didn't feel comfortable running down the stairs in handcuffs like this. And sure enough, I fell. And then they pulled me back up and took me out to the car. I'm not saying I tumbled down the stairs. I've seen some people making comments that they threw me down a flight of stairs. This is just incorrect. It didn't happen that way. We have to be transparent. I am subpoenaing the body camera footage. I have audio recording of that situation that I don't want to put out. I want to get the body cam so it's all transparent and we can just put it out there. But the bottom line is this somebody that we really want working for one of our police departments, getting paid all that money to act this way? You guys be the judge. City of Vallejo, it's time for you to stand up. This guy has abused the city of Vallejo far too long. It's not okay. We're not going to let it ride. The bottom line is we the people have more power than the police department. No matter what they do to any of us, there's more of us. Leave us alone. Protect our constitutional rights as you took an oath to do. Be good officers. We don't dislike police. We dislike bad policing. It's Bay Area transparency, baby. I'm out.
I'll be back, okay? All right, what, you taking pictures of us?
Yeah, just taking pictures.
Why?
I just got something I'm working on. How you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome. It's a good day.
I'm
It's
Dr.
Friday.
Patrick,
Friday,
you
right? What was that?
I'm Dr. Patrick and you are?
Oh, I don't wish to give my name.
Oh, okay, do you work here for us? Do you work for us?
No.
You're just visiting our district today?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't work here.
I don't think that it's okay for you to just come in and be taking pictures and not want to divulge why you're taking pictures in my department.
Why is that?
I think you should, if you're going to be here taking photos and things, you should have a conversation with what you're doing and why. I just think that's just the right thing to do.
I think you asked me what I was doing. I said, oh, I'm just working on something.
Okay.
But we had a conversation about it. I don't
Okay, so I'm
understand.
going to ask you to leave my department now.
It's your department?
I'm the assistant superintendent of this department, so yes, it's my department, so I'm respectfully asking you to leave.
Okay, I understand. I can't take pictures in here.
Did you
I mean, I didn't
finish-
know
Did you
or
already
not.
finish taking your photos?
No, not at all. I just
Okay, well, what are you-
got here. I
what are you
barely got
looking
started.
for? What are you taking photos of?
Just the office,
These are
everything around it.
These are people's workspaces, and so yeah, I don't feel comfortable with you being here taking photos. So I'm gonna ask you to
Well,
go.
that's why I'm asking.
And
I
then
didn't
maybe
know I
you can
couldn't
make an
do it.
arrangement with the superintendent's office, and then find out and get official permission to come and take photos.
Gotcha. And
I would
how
feel better if we did it that way.
and how would I go about that, or how would I do that?
I can show you up to his office right now, and you can talk to his staff and see about getting an appointment, or at least making a request. And then if he allows you to do so, then I feel better. That it's
Gotcha.
been sanctioned by the superintendent's office.
And is there like a form or something you got to fill out?
No, I think it's just, maybe they may have something where they ask you to say, well, what is it you're requesting and why? And then you just
Gotcha.
let them know. I think that's just a better way to do it,
And
rather
is-
than just showing up on our campuses and our facilities and taking photos.
Is
That's
that
just not-
because it's like a city building or public
Well,
building, or?
It's actually a public building, but we don't just allow people to come in and take pictures. That's just not something.
In your
we do.
office?
You don't just go around randomly and take photos without us knowing what you're doing and why.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know. I was just taking pictures. I kind of
So
feel
you're
like
just
this would
going
be the.
around to the city and taking pictures of all the.
I've
various-
been actually all over Mare Island. I'm just checking it out because I'm not from
So
here, so I'm just
anytime-
rolling through. Yeah.
I got you. So anytime you do something like that, though, you should probably go through the superintendent's office. It's just
Gotcha.
it's just the way. Then you're authorized to be on our facilities taking photos.
Okay. And you have to do it that way, or you just prefer it that way?
I believe you should check with the superintendent and let the superintendent tell you it's okay or it's not okay. I think that's just the best way to start. I would feel more comfortable, especially in my department.
Okay. So I have a question. If you said this is a public building or public offices?
This is the
Wouldn't-
Vallejo City Unified School District.
Right.
Yes.
And so it's public. So wouldn't it be the people's department? Maybe
what I'm
you would
saying is
work for
this
the
is-
people
this
and
is
not
the
it's not yours.
So to clarify,
Mhm.
I am responsible for what happens in the Human Resources Department.
Gotcha.
And I'm just saying that you should get approval from the superintendent to be going around in district business offices taking photos. I feel that I'm the person that's responsible for compliance and legality, and I just think that's just a better way to do it. I'm not saying
Gotcha.
you can't do it.
So what is the legality of it?
Well, I'm responsible for compliance, and I just think there's a right way. So I think for you to be here taking photos, you should get permission to do that. You shouldn't just walk into an office and start taking pictures.
Gotcha. But so that's just your opinion. It's not that you know,
Well,
or there's a policy
I
or
just would
something like
I
that.
would feel more comfortable if it was sanctioned by the superintendent.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's just kind of your opinion about it.
Take it
It's-
as
but you
will.
don't- but it's
I
not a
stated
law
and
or
I
anything.
respectfully asked you to, let's go up to the superintendent's office.
No, yeah, I agree with you. I'm just respectfully asking questions. I'm
Okay.
not, you know,
Okay.
I just, I didn't know how it works. That's why I'm asking. I'm just trying to get the information that I would need.
Okay. Understood.
But,
Understood.
yeah, I mean, so what I gather is kind of just your opinion, and because because I'm not in a business office. You said I'm in a
This
business
is
office.
a business office. This is the human resources department.
This would be the lobby
But
for it,
you're
right?
standing here taking pictures of the offices. So
Yeah,
this is a business office.
from the public lobby.
But this is a business office, sir.
I know, but I'm in public.
So,
That's what I'm
sir,
saying.
I just need you to, I'm asking you respectfully to not take any more photos and to leave. And if you want to get permission from the superintendent's office, I'll show you where his office is and you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to find out if I need permission or something, but until then, I'm just gonna continue what I'm doing. So.
But I'm asking you as the assistant superintendent of this department to not do that. I'm asking you to please leave.
No,
I'm being very
I totally
respectful,
understand.
And you're telling me what you're gonna do in my department.
It's
that I'm
not, well, see,
responsible
that's where
for.
you're wrong. It's not your department.
No, it is.
It's not.
No,
It's a
HR
public
is-
department. It's a
but
people's
HR
department.
is my responsibility,
You work
sir.
for the citizens.
Of course I work.
Yeah,
I've
so
worked
that's
for the
it.
school district for years, so I don't need you to tell me that.
Well,
But
you
what
keep
I'm asking
you keep
to
claiming
do-
ownership, right?
Because
You don't own it.
because you can't be in here taking photos.
No, and that's why I asked you. Do you know the legalities?
I
Is there a
would-
law
well,
or a
let's go
policy?
find- but
Well,
here,
it'll
wait
be
a-
my guess.
But who sets
Yeah.
who sets policy? The board, right? And the board, the superintendent reports to the board. So the
Okay.
superintendent is the secretary of the board. He runs the school district. So I
Mm-hmm.
said, let's go up and talk to the soup.
Oh, and I say, be my guest. Like I said, I'm rolling through. I'm not going to be here very long, and so I'm just taking some pictures. So I'm going to
So
continue
you're telling me
do.
you're refusing.
I'm gonna
so
con-
you're ignoring me. You refuse to go.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think we said like you're claiming ownership, but you don't
But
own
I
the
really just need
department
you
or
not
the
to
building.
take photos of the department. I would like to go up and just check with the soup. If you don't feel that you're doing anything wrong,
Yeah, I don't.
What would it be to just have the check-in with the
It would
superintendent?
it would take my time. My time's worth money. Unless you're gonna pay me, I don't got no time for you to
for
do that.
For 5 minutes
Yeah,
to
I
just
mean,
go upstairs.
$50, 5 minutes. That sounds about right. $100, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in public. I'm in a public area,
Okay, no problem.
and yeah. So if you want to check on it,
No, I'm going
check
to
on
do
it.
that.
Yeah, there you go. Holy cow! Let's get some in here.
Yeah. I'm wondering, is this where I reserve the bill,
No, you're gonna wanna talk to Imelda. I think she's upstairs in the superintendent's office.
Okay.
I'm gonna just get a picture of
Now,
you.
are
sir,
you
since don't
supposed to be
wanna-
taking pictures?
I'm gonna get a picture of you since you refuse to tell me who you are and who you represent.
Are you supposed to be taking pictures
Well,
on the clock?
I'm just doing what you're doing. So I'm gonna take a picture
Right.
of you.
But I don't work for
And I
the
made it
public.
clear
You do.
that you refuse to leave. So, and we'll address it.
Okay.
And what's gonna happen is you probably won't be able to come back. because
Really?
You're not, well, you're not
How would that work?
cooperating. You're not cooperating.
I'm cooperating. What
No,
am I
you're
not cooperating with?
No, you're not, sir.
But you don't have any authority over me. That's what you don't get.
Okay.
You claimed a lot of ownership, but you don't own anything here. You don't have authority here. You have authority over the employees. You really don't, unless somebody's breaking a
But
law.
You shouldn't be in here just
Hold on.
taking
Unless somebody's
photos.
breaking a law,
Sir.
shouldn't is a feeling, is a thought, it's an assumption.
This
But
is-
unless
this is a
somebody, hold
school
on, ma'am,
district
listen, you're used to
office,
talking over
and we're
people
in an office.
because you're these people's boss,
Well,
but
no,
you're
we're
not my
we're not
boss.
telling you
I'm
what
talking
used
and
to.
you're
Listen,
interrupting me.
I
And you're a
asked you to
doctor.
leave.
It's weird.
Leaving.
But you should know how to communicate having a doctorate,
Okay, I
right?
should.
So this is a public office. I'm totally
I
trying to tell you how it works.
respectfully asked you to go.
Unless you can respectfully do that, but you don't have control. unless somebody's breaking a law. Am I breaking a law?
I just asked you to leave.
Ma'am, you are literally trying to get me out of a public lobby. You're trying to kick me out of a public lobby. That is totally trying to control somebody.
I would just like you to leave.
I understand what you would like, and what you would like and what might happen or is going to happen are two different things.
Why can't you just tell me why you're here and what you're taking
I
photos
did. I
for?
told you I'm working on a story. I told you exactly what I
You're
was doing.
working on a story?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't say that. You said you're working on something.
Well, something doesn't matter. It could be a story.
So
It
you're
could be
working on a
whatever.
story. So are you a reporter?
I never said I was a reporter.
I'm just asking the question.
I was very clear with you. I explained it. I was being respectful as well. I said I'm just traveling through. I've been looking at all of Mare Island, and I stopped in this building. That's it. It's really that simple. I mean,
Are you finished taking your photos?
no. I'll be here for, I don't know, for a while. I'll be here for a while. Yeah, a couple hours at least, something like
A
that.
couple of hours in this office just taking photos?
Yeah, I mean at least for a little
Are you taking
while.
photos of the entire building or just this office?
No, I think this is my only stop. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, maybe by then the superintendent will be back and you can check in with him then.
Oh, I don't need to talk
If
to
you're
him.
going to be here for a couple hours, then
He can find me if he wants to. That's fine. Yeah,
You'll be
no big
here,
deal.
so-
I'll be around. Yeah, it should be easy. Should be easy to find me. Okay. This is technology department.
Really? Why not? Hello, how can I help you?
I don't need any help right this second. Appreciate it.
1 second here. 1 second, making my way to you. And you're just taking a picture.
Just taking some pictures, yeah.
Awesome. And you're where?
I'm just by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you work in the district?
No. Oh no, not at all. I'm not even from here, man. I'm just traveling through, checking out the.
Okay. You're just taking pictures
Yeah.
of the little scenery
Just checking out Mare Island in the office. And,
I appreciate it.
Cool.
I mean, thank you for letting me know that.
Yep.
But unfortunately though, since this is more of a technology department, if you're not an employee, then out of this particular office, it's because for like security reasons, you are literally in technology.
Oh, gotcha. I saw the sign on the door.
Yeah. So if you're not an employee and you're taking pictures in here, it's more of a it's an iffy type of deal there. Just
An
because it
iffy?
Yeah, it's just because it is technology. So
Okay.
if you're taking pictures of the outside and stuff like that, I can understand.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking pictures of the area. I mean, even like this, right? Like I just check out the office, kind of.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's all. Yeah, just pictures.
all right. So, but did you have to sign in?
Sign in? No.
No one. You didn't sign in or anything
No,
downstairs?
no, I haven't really talked to anybody.
All right. And what's your name? I'm Winston, by the way.
Oh, I don't wish to give my name.
All right.
Yeah, I like to remain private.
Like being private. All right. Well, I understand you're taking pictures, and I don't want to stop you from taking the pictures or anything.
Okay, cool.
But as you're non-district and this is technology, and I'm not sure what those pictures are for. I'm not sure if it's appropriate or anything. So
you don't know.
yeah. So
Oh, okay.
normally people when they come in, they'll sign in and stuff.
Where would you sign in at?
First downstairs, and then if you have like business or anything in here,
Yeah, I have business taking pictures.
taking pictures. All right.
Yeah, just taking some pictures, man. Not really a big deal.
All right. I understand. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Winston. Appreciate it. You guys want me to change your date? Your date's wrong. Okay. I'll help them out here. It is the 28th, so we'll put an 8 up. Boom. Now they have the right date there. I don't know if that's the assistant superintendent in there or not. Vallejo. Assistant Superintendent Teaching and Learning. This looks open. Oh, what is this?
Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, how can I help you?
Oh, I don't need any help. Just gonna take a couple pictures and kind of rolling through, and then I'll roll on out of here. Yep.
Where are you from?
I'm visiting Vallejo. I'm not from out here.
Okay.
Yeah, just visiting, looking at Merritt Island. Been taking a couple pictures of the, I don't know what, the district office, I guess, and that's it. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. I don't need any help. Appreciate it.
Okay.
What was your
There's
name?
really nothing here.
Huh?
There's really nothing here, just the office.
Oh yeah. No, I got it. I get it. Yeah, just a little hobby I have. Yep.
Okay. And where are you from?
Out of town. What is this board? Is this like your guys' teaching schedule?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, this is shadow. Kind of a glare here. Let's do it like this. Do a panoramic here on it. Bang.
Okay.
That's cool.
You might should get a picture of the grateful sign.
That's exactly where I was going. Yep, that's where I was going. It's a good sign, right? It's good. Every day is a day to be grateful for.
Yes, it is.
That's it. You guys have interesting file cabinets here, like different. Awesome.
Alrighty. Well, there's nothing else because you haven't told me who you are, and
What do you mean?
I just don't feel comfortable with you in here because you haven't told me anything about you. And this is my office and my boss's office.
I got you. It was open, right? It's open for people to come in and ask questions or do business here?
Typically, it's like the parents that come in when they're concerned about their children, things
Gotcha.
like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I agree. I don't know what you're saying, but I agree with you. But it's an open public office, right?
And you never said your name.
I don't think I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't wish to say my name, but it is an open public office, so I feel like I can be here. I was actually going to give you the option because I was going to take a picture of your work area if you wanted to be in it or not. So if you don't want to be in it,
I
that's
prefer you
fine.
not to take pictures of my workspace.
Why
if
is
you
that?
can disrespect my space, this is
I
my,
totally respect your space.
it's my
You
space.
came like within a couple feet of me. I didn't come close to you, so I'm respecting your space for sure. But okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures, and when I'm done, I'll be out of here. But
Do you mind leaving, please?
I do. I'm not done.
I don't want you to take pictures of my workspace
Well, I don't understand why.
because it's things that I take care of for my boss.
I got a text. Okay, I mean, do you have anything like confidential or anything? If you do, I don't need to.
Yes.
Yeah, do you want to turn it over? I can give you a minute to do that.
I don't want you to take pictures of my workspace. And I asked if you would respect my space, and I asked if you would leave, sir.
Well, I respect your space because I'm not coming in your personal space. But what I'm
This
trying
is
to
my
explain to you,
workspace.
I understand, but it's a public office and you're a public worker and I'm allowed to be here, right? And so, there's really, I don't understand the issue.
So
See what I'm saying?
there isn't, if you're allowed to be here, I'm allowed to have my own personal space as well.
Not as a, right now, you're in your capacity right now
workspace,
as
I
your
keep saying
professional
this, This
capacity.
is my workspace.
Right, and so I'll tell you what I see it as. I see it as a public servant's area that they work. And based on the fact you're a public servant, you work in the public, your workspace isn't private. This is not a private office.
There are some
Right.
things that are confidential.
And yeah, like I said, I totally will give you time to turn them over, hide them, whatever you need to do that. I'm not here for anything confidential. I'm just taking pictures. So
I asked that you not to.
I know you requested. I'm going to deny that request, politely denying your request, and I'm going to continue taking pictures. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. I mean, am I breaking a law? Do you guys have a policy that I can't do this? Or, I mean, what is it? I don't understand the issue. I'm having a hard time comprehending it. Other than you just don't want me to and you feel like you can, like, just tell me no. And that's not like really the way it works. See what I'm saying? So, cool.
Then I'll take pictures of.
Yeah. What?
I don't understand why you just can't understand why this is. I just don't want you to take pictures of.
Okay, I thought she was on Facebook because I just saw the screen really quick. But zooming in, I don't know. Those look like shoes to me. It looks like maybe she's right. She wasn't on Facebook. She was shoe shopping. Is that what she didn't want me to see? Totally gave her a lot of time to turn things over. I wasn't looking for anything confidential. And I'm being ultra respectful to this young lady. Let's get back to it.
I want you to take pictures of things.
Well, I understand you're on Facebook on your iPad.
It's not Facebook because I don't do Facebook.
Well, it looked like some. It definitely wasn't work stuff. I'm gonna take it. Do you not want to be in the picture? I don't need you in it. Okay. Do you want to move out of the way? I'm just gonna get this angle, and then I'm gonna get this angle.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the picture. So I was just giving you a chance, respectfully.
Can you just leave the office, please?
Ma'am, I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't feel like I need to leave the public office.
Have you gotten permission to do so?
Yeah, I do. I have permission.
You have received permission to come in here and take pictures?
Absolutely. Yep. When I was born here, I received the permission to take pictures in public. It's the Constitution. So, like I said, do you guys have a policy? Is there a law? Like, I don't know. That's why I'm asking
I'm
you.
gonna go back and forth with you on this.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'll just continue about my business, and if you could not block my camera, I'd appreciate it.
Well, I don't want you taking pictures of our things.
Ma'am, these aren't your things. These are the public's things. These are all...
That I'm responsible for, that are confidential for our students.
Well, that's why I say, if there's anything confidential, let me know. I won't take a picture of it. I don't need confidential information, but you're literally you're not telling me anything like that. You're just arguing with me and that you don't want me to be here, but I'm allowed to be here. See what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm being really respectful. There we go. That's a good, clearer shot right there.
Please don't put me in your pictures.
Well, I can't go back and forth with you. I've totally given you the opportunity to be out of them. I don't need you in them. But just getting some pictures, that's all. Like of this steamer thing. This is cool. This is a good picture right here. Okay, so that lady clearly didn't understand. At least she was nice, but I had no clue that like this was not her space at all. This is a public workspace.
So I've asked you to stop taking pictures.
Excuse me, sir, now we're gonna have to call. You're starting to be a threat now, so I'm gonna end up having to call the police. You gotta get out.
How am I being a threat?
I'm asking you really nicely. She's supposed to.
I know, I'm asking you really nicely too. How am I being a threat?
You're not giving up your name. You're not saying who you are. You're not with any vendors. You're not.
And I'm asking, how is this a threat? You not knowing my name is a threat?
I'm not saying that because I'm watching what I'm saying.
You don't need to watch what you say. Just tell me how I'm a threat. I'm trying to like dispel your guys' feeling of being threatened, right? You don't need to feel threatened.
Can we, you're in someone's space. You're not saying what you're doing.
I'm in a public office, and I am saying what I'm doing. I'm taking pictures.
Sir, can we talk out here?
Oh, I'm not interested. When I'm done, I'll go outside. We can have a conversation.
I'm interested in you taking pictures while we're trying to work.
I understand, but you guys don't have that right to.
I know, but you don't have a right to come in without signing in.
I do too. Absolutely.
What's your right?
What's my right?
Can we have that conversation out here?
No. I'm gonna continue what I'm doing. When I'm done, if you want to talk to me, you can. But I'm trying to get through this so I can keep being on my way. So
I'm gonna get someone to stand with you while we go and see if I can get some maybe law enforcement or something. I don't know what our rights are.
Go ahead. I'm not doing anything to her. She'd probably kick my butt anyway, so I wouldn't even try. It would be pointless.
In fact, you want to stand out here where I can watch you while I can get help.
I'm actually non-violent, so.
Let me know if he goes behind the desk in private to stand where.
This guy's something else. That was easy enough. Pretty much done at this point.
Hi. Yes, I can hear you. I am. Too late. Can you hear me?
That's it. That's all I needed. Take care. That was pretty easy one. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna be on my way. Let's actually check out this office. Academic Achievement and Accountability. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm awesome.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just rolling through town. Gonna take some pictures and then be on my way.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Oh, and you're with the district?
Oh, no. I'm by myself. Not even from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Just wondering why the pictures?
I just got something I'm working on.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Have a good day.
You too.
That's a good one. Are these free backpacks for the students if they need them?
That's correct.
Awesome. You guys give them away? That's cool.
Yes.
I could have used that when I was younger. I never had a cool backpack. Everybody had the cool backpacks, and we couldn't afford it. So, child development. Let me get this picture of that sign right there. Looks like we have some pamphlets and stuff. Here comes somebody.
Can I help you?
No, I'm good. Appreciate it.
Well, I know I'm good. Can you tell me why you're...
Are you
recording?
sick?
No, I'm...
Oh, I thought you might be sick.
No.
I don't want to catch it.
Well, maybe I will be. What are you recording?
I'm taking pictures, man, of everything.
Well, here's the thing. That under California law...
Who are you?
I'm the superintendent.
Oh, awesome.
Under California law, these people have a right to a workspace and not to be recorded. That you don't get to record people without their consent.
Oh,
You're
really?
gonna need to leave, yeah.
It's like a two-party consent state
Yeah,
or
pretty much,
something?
yeah. So I'm gonna need you to leave, please. If you don't have business here, I need you to leave.
Well, I have business. I'm rolling through
No,
and
it's
taking
not.
pictures.
It's not legitimate business.
That's legitimate business.
Okay, no, it's not. I need you to leave.
well, I
and we
mean,
have police on the way, so
That's
they can
fine.
help you leave if
That's
you'd like that.
fine. That might be your opinion, but I think you're mistaken. Do you know what law that is?
We just looked it up a few minutes ago. Let's just, if we're all gonna record each other, what the
Yeah.
hell? Let's just all record each
So
other.
I'll share with you.
So this
what-
is
I'll
the
share with you what-
superintendent
I'll share with you
who
what
doesn't
we
know what
just
he's
looked
talking
up.
about.
I'll
Also,
share
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'll
Yeah.
share with you, in California, you must have consent to record a person.
This
where
is
there's
the
reasonable
eavesdropping law.
Expectation of privacy.
Right there. Stop. Is there reasonable expectation of privacy in a
When you
public
were in-
office?
When you were in the Human Resources Department.
Public office?
absolutely. We have public record, we have private records.
Public office.
This is student.
This is
student
public.
records. So yeah,
Well,
definitely.
do you have a reasonable expectation of privacy?
Definitely.
No. You can take all the pictures of me you want, but I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be doing it.
Intruding right now.
I'm not intruding on anything. I'm in a public office.
You're disrupting activities.
No, you guys are disrupting my activities. I haven't even talked to you. I was in here quiet taking pictures. Taking pictures. This is the superintendent.
You can take my picture.
I'm taking everybody's picture, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's on camera right now, so. You guys want to get closer? I'll take a good one. All three of you guys want to get close together? I'm just saying if you want to.
We asked you to please.
This is
leave
a
the
good
premise.
thumbnail right
So
here.
you took your photos. Why can't you just leave the premise?
Well, I'm clearly not done, right? I'm not done taking my photos. When I'm done, I'll be gone. But I told you I'd be a couple hours, didn't I?
That's not the way.
You don't have a legitimate
You
business in this
don't have a choice, bud. And neither do you.
Well,
Well, your idea of what legitimate business is and isn't is not what the law is.
Okay.
So-
I think maybe you need to go to law school. You know.
This guy has no clue who he's talking to.
I don't believe so. You better get your own interpretation.
I got a very good interpretation. I can tell you there's something called the United States versus Katz. It's a 1967 case that says in public areas you have no reasonable expectation of privacy. Smith versus Cummings, public officials can be recorded in their school. You want me to keep going? 148G, the California Penal Code.
Absolutely.
Recording can't cause a disturbance or be suspicious. Want me to keep going?
Sure, please.
Okay, I can do that. Fordyce versus Seattle. Your feelings that you don't want to be recorded do not trump my constitutional rights to record you as a member of the press. Would you like me to keep
Are you a
going?
member of the press?
What?
Are you a member of the press?
Hey, could be, could
Well,
not be,
Do you
right?
have credentials?
Do you need credentials?
Yes.
Really? What law is this? Clearly, I know more laws than you guys do. I know. That's the thing. What you did was you came up to me aggressively and told me you're going to be sick and that I had to get out of here. Yeah, remember, you've been on camera. And you're wrong, right? You told me the law is this, the law is that. We have a right to privacy in this building. You don't. You, sir, are probably not going to do so well after this video comes out, right? So, what was your name, buddy?
I don't have to give that, disclose that information.
Yeah, you do. It's public information.
Oh, I know.
I can get your name,
What's
your
your name? How about
salary.
that? If it's all-
Okay,
it's
so
all
his
public
name's
information, what's your
Michael
name?
Santos
I
or
give
something
you
like
permission. Hey,
that.
on record, I did not give you any permission to kind of record
Gotcha.
my name.
Gotcha.
What's my name?
Public information, buddy. You guys can look it up. It's right on the website. All your names and information, everything. So.
Absolutely. You can look at it.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
But you're supposed to give it to us as well.
You have it.
You have access to our website.
I asked you your name. You said I'm not going to tell you.
And I said no.
Right.
I said no.
Right. Where'd Winton go? He's been more professional than all you guys. You guys seem like you're like the top people. The people below you are more professional than you guys. It's sad, unfortunately. But so, anyways, yep. I'm just gonna keep going about my business. You guys take care. Oh, it's unfortunate. These guys. You have this guy who's supposed to be the leader, the superintendent. Look at his face. Boom, there we go. He's supposed to be the superintendent and know these things. Who doesn't know these things? You have this young lady here who stirred up drama and came up here, which I knew she was going to do. I could see it in her attitude right when she spoke to me. And these people just don't understand. They're public servants. They work for the public in a public building. These are public lobbies. If people want to come in and take pictures, we have the absolute right to do so. So there's no law against it. The law you're reading is called the eavesdropping law, and that's for the phone. It's not in public or your house, somewhere like that. It's not for public. We got a bunch of people doing camebacks. It's funny.
We are asking you to just kind of peacefully
What was that?
exit the building.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, man. It's hot out there. I'm not going out there right now.
I'm just making that statement. Oh, yeah.
That's all good. Make all the statements you want. What will happen is when Vallejo PD or Solano County Sheriffs, whoever comes here,
Okay.
they'll educate you guys and they'll tell you exactly what I've been telling you and that it's true. And then you guys will go back to work and deal with the repercussions after. So.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Move on.
All right. It's kind of sad. This guy made it all the way to be the superintendent, but doesn't know people's rights, the law. He's aggressive, disrespectful.
No, give me about
So,
15
I
minutes.
mean, I beg to differ, being a
And then
servant.
I'll be home. Yes.
what was that?
I beg
Yeah,
to
no,
differ.
even 15
You beg to
minutes.
differ?
All right.
All I can say is what we've seen on the video, man. That's the dope thing about it is the camera don't lie. The video don't lie at all. Nothing I can do to make you guys do anything. You guys act the way you act and it gets recorded. So, this lady, I'll have you know, did a very, very good job. All you guys, horrible. Horrible, horrible. Anyways, time to go to the next office. You guys can follow me if you want. Oh, the ignorance of these people. And they have doctorates. These are supposed to be like smart people. They're not. I told them you were more professional than they were. Appreciate you. Look at this. Go ahead, man. There you go. I'm not going to follow you. Or you're not going to follow me. I'll follow you. So this is Michael Santos. We'll get his position. This is the weird superintendent who should be working and sending the rest of these people back to work for the people. And he's not. Instead, he's following me with his phone out recording like that's gonna change something. Well, what you weren't good on is trying to kick me out of a public building earlier. Right, that's trying to kick me out of a public building. Anyways, we did technology department. Here, let's take this video. These weirdos following me. So these people are deciding to follow me. They have no clue what they're doing. Don't know the laws. I think they do because they looked up one, but there's a lot more laws than that. So. I don't know, these people are crazy.
What?
No, they're crazy, man.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the lobby right here in this office that I saw was open earlier. Oh, they're locking me, not letting me have access to an office.
Are you
Interesting.
Are you media or what?
Huh?
Are you media? Do you blog?
We'll find out.
Okay.
Yep. Awesome. So, looks like they've locked the door that I can't go in, or that I should be able to go in, but they're not allowing me to. Oh, here we go. This is student records. Wide open office. We'll go ahead and get this. Look at, they even have a no cell phone thing. How you doing? I'm awesome. I'd be better if these weirdos would stop following me around, but.
I don't know. Are you?
No, it's okay. He's just here to take some pictures. No.
Yeah, I'm for them. I'm here for them.
You need records?
Huh?
What do you need?
I'll be requesting records from you guys. This is where you would do it at, I'm assuming,
You do
right?
it online.
You guys would have a form for it, right?
There's a QR code for that, and there's a computer right there you could use.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
We don't have anything here, so you have to submit it online.
Yeah, I'll get there should be a form. There's something called the California Public Information Act, and it says that we can literally just give a verbal request for records and you guys have to write it down. And we don't have to do it online. And I'll do that later when I end up getting these people's information and all that good stuff, so we can show who's doing what here, unfortunately. So. So we got Michael following me around for no reason. Police take forever.
I did. I emailed you.
The janitor fella. All right, that's all I need in this office. Emma walking. Where we at, Emma? Yeah, pretty much done in this one. This one looks good. How's it going, man? How you doing?
Good.
Awesome.
Can we help you?
No, is there a reason you're so close to me?
Yeah, because I'm the assistant superintendent. You can take my picture. It's
Walked
okay.
up to me.
Okay.
Little space, huh?
We need you to leave.
Oh, I disagree with you. You would like me to leave?
We,
There's a difference, though.
I would like you, and I need you to leave.
You would like me to leave.
Are you going to leave?
But there's a difference. I don't have to leave.
Are you going to leave?
Well, I'm making it clear, aren't I? I don't have to leave. You're requesting, and I'm going to deny your request.
Okay.
Cool. Appreciate you.
Why are you here?
Oh, let me ask you this. What would I have to leave for?
Because this is a place of business and you are intruding.
How am I intruding? Is this a public building or? Is this a public building, sir? I'm making a simple question. Is it a public building? And what's the issue? Is the camera the issue?
No.
Well, it clearly is. Get a good shot of you.
Come on.
Oh, no, I'm good. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Got a good shot of him. Got him, got the superintendent, got the lady. Pretty good. You don't need to lock that. I ain't going back there. It's clear it's a door and I can't go back there, so.
I would prefer. That's the door too, and we need you to leave.
Right,
That's the door.
and this would be a public lobby to do business in this office. And I'm currently doing business in this office.
What business do you have here?
Taking pictures.
Of?
Everything.
Why?
Because I want to.
Mm.
No, I'm working on something, but I don't have to divulge that to you, right? And I don't want to. So I'm just being nice by doing it, but I don't have to. So, what was your name, buddy?
Mitch Romeo.
Mitch Romeo, and you said you're the assistant superintendent? How many assistant superintendents is there? There's like 10 of them here. The other lady said she was an assistant superintendent. You guys throw that title around a lot, I noticed.
We do.
That's cool. I throw my titles around sometimes too.
So how about I get a picture of you?
That's fine. I mean, I don't mind.
that down.
I don't mind having pictures taken of me, but the thing is, you're probably not supposed to be taking them.
I can.
Well, actually, you're in your capacity.
Are you going to take your...
You're in your
camera
capacity right now as a public servant, and
Okay,
you probably
thank you.
have work to do. And I'm sure you guys probably have a policy against taking random members of the public's pictures.
Go ahead.
Okay. You got this?
Please have a good day, man. These people are trying to ruin mine. And so I was here quietly, not speaking to anybody, taking pictures of the walls and pamphlets and getting pamphlets and cards. And these weirdos are just accosting me for some reason. Let's get a good one of her. Yep, got it. Cool. This is the 4 right here for my thumbnail. These are going to be the perfect people for the thumbnail. Ma'am, are you supposed to be working? Dr. Patrick? Supposed to be working?
I'm working.
Cool. What about you, Superintendent? You supposed to be working? You are at work, but you're not doing work.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm literally doing my job right now.
Okay.
Michael Santos, should you be working?
I would like for you to answer that question.
Huh?
I would like for you to answer that question.
Yeah, you should be working, and you're not. And you should be. Let's get a better picture of his card there. District office. Awesome. I don't think that's a big matter for the police, man. They're sure not showing up. They're taking a while. So this is the, and you said you're the main superintendent, right? I already got his face, but we'll just give him again. Make sure I have a good thumbnail right there. Awesome. All right. Cool. The ignorance is oozing out of these ladies and gentlemen. But this is good. This is exactly what we want to expose for public servants, public workers. Don't know their job, don't know what they're supposed to be doing, don't know what the people can and can't do. What's that text say? Leave him alone, everything he's doing is legal, go back to work?
No, but I'm going to ask you to leave the building again.
Go ahead.
I'm asking you to leave the building.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you going to leave the building?
I appreciate you.
Are you going to leave?
I appreciate the request, bud.
So is that a denial?
I'm saying I appreciate your request. It's oozing out of these people. Oozing out. It's kind of sad. I wish the conversations would have been more respectful, and I could have just told them the law. They could either call the cops or not, go figure it out, and then go back to work. Instead, this is kind of what happened. Well, it's unfortunate. But I can guarantee one thing, some people won't be working here much longer after this. Get a good picture of Michael. I haven't got a good picture of him yet. There we go. I got a good picture of this fella already. I get another one. Yeah, man, you guys, whew, I hope it'd be easy to find another job for you guys. Superintendent's conference room. Continue to take the pictures that I actually need rather than these weirdos. All right, this should be unlocked. Let's show that it's not. See? Not unlocked. We're during business hours. It's 3 p.m. right now, July 28th. They have locked the doors to the public, closed the doors to the public when they're paid to be open by public tax dollars. All these people here are paid by public tax dollars, as well as this gentleman right here who's aggressive, who likes to close the gap between people really, really good.
You can't go past this space here. Okay?
Past what?
You can go down, but you're not going to go that way.
Oh, I am. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah,
I'm telling you, you can't go.
Well, excuse me, sir.
You cannot go.
Sir?
Do you understand?
All right, let me do this. So when you touch me and I'm
not touching you. You cannot go.
Excuse me. You know you're limiting my movement.
You cannot go.
Look at limiting my movement.
You cannot go.
Thank you. Excuse me. This dude's psycho. Look at this.
You cannot go. You need to leave.
Fella, don't touch me again.
Nobody's
I'm going to be very
touching
clear.
you.
Yeah, you are.
You need to leave.
You're blocking my movement. This is actually called
need to
this is
leave.
called kidnapping. You understand that?
You need to
It is
leave. You need to
illegally because you're holding me from going somewhere. So
Well, you know.
again, I'm going to go this way. If you guys touch me and want to block me,
You cannot go that way.
I'm going this way.
You cannot go that way.
Look at these weirdos.
Please don't violate my special space. Please don't violate
Stopping me from moving. Literally just trying to go about my way.
Please don't violate our space.
Trying to go about my way.
Please don't violate our space.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Fucking weirdo. This dude's a psycho, man. Straight up trying to fucking push me and shit.
Nobody touched you.
Yeah.
We're just telling you.
I think the camera would show different. This is a public area, open to the public. It's a public hallway. I can absolutely go down here. What you don't understand is you can't stop me from going down here. So we have Michael Santos who literally pushed me with this guy right here. So they tried to block my rite of passage. I walked through, they kept pushing me. Finally, I had to get around the dude, and totally illegal what they're doing. There's something called the Tom Bain Act that says you guys cannot use threat of force or intimidation to stop somebody from exercising their rights. And that's exactly what you just did, sir. So I can guarantee you won't be working here much longer. Guaranteed.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's funny. Everybody that this happens to laughs. All of them. All of them laugh and think that it's not going to happen. And then the next time I come back, they're gone. And everybody else here is, yes, sir. No, sir. Can I help you, sir? Do you need anything, sir? Go ahead and take pictures, sir. Go wherever you would like, sir. And that's what's going to happen here, too. It's the same thing. I don't know why you would think that you could get in front of me and stop my movement. Who are you to stop another person's movement? Explain that to
We
me.
need you to leave the building.
Explain to me who
We need
you are.
to leave the building.
Explain to me who you are that that you can stop another person's movement, buddy. Explain to me that.
We need you to leave the building.
Why can you, Santos, stop somebody else's movement? Tell me. Why do you guys think you can stop my movement and false in prison and kidnap me? Why do you guys think you can do that? Because you work for the district? Is that what it is? I can't do that to you. You can't do it to me either. That's a violation of your constitutional rights. That's a violation of the actual law. Not recording, not pictures. You guys are the most ignorant people in the world. You thought that I was gonna do. You're lucky you didn't touch me or hit me on accident, because I would have for sure defended myself. Guaranteed. So this is the ignorance from the workers here. And it's unfortunate, man. You think you would come to a place like this, we would have good workers who are doing their job the right way, and you got a dude who feels like he can just block you and not let you go anywhere, put his hands on you, and then think because these people are recording that that's going to save him in court. It's not. It's not. It was very clear. You blocked my movement. You can't do that. So ignorant.
We need you to leave.
You want me to leave, buddy. There's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference. Legally, I don't have to leave. I've been explaining this to you guys. So here in a minute, I'm actually going to go hop downstairs and do the downstairs area of what I've been doing. And I would appreciate it if you guys would leave me alone. Try to save some face. But at this point, you guys looks like you guys are going to eat crow on this one because the ignorance that you're showing. Please stay inside from the dangerous cameraman who we just literally tried to start a fight with, and who we tried to stop his movement and stop him from recording using threats and intimidation. I haven't used threats and intimidation, nor would I. What an ignorant couple, man. Ignorant, ignorant, ignorant. You want to move under the light a little bit? Get your face better. No? Here, I'll go this way. Michael, come on, Michael. Come on over here. There we go. Well, we've already gotten this lady. I got all the thumbnail pictures I need. I'm good. He's just saying I'm threatening violence. Let's go listen to this. Saying you're going to defend yourself is in no way, shape, or form threatening violence, buddy.
We need you to leave.
You want me to leave. There's a difference. You want me to tell you the sad part about this? If you guys would have left me alone, let me take my pictures, I'd probably be gone. I didn't have much longer to take these pictures, but this whole time you've been stopping me. You've tried to create a physical confrontation with me. You tried to intimidate me out of my rights. You stopped my movement, which is false imprisonment and kidnapping, and your coworkers got it on film. It was a horrible thing to do because it wasn't me who was violating the law. It was you by stopping my free movement. You understand that? Sure. So, well, this guy don't care. He's probably ready to retire. And I promise you, we're going to help you with it, buddy. You will get your retirement very soon. Guaranteed. But we're going to see if we can, one, either attach myself to your pension for violating the Tom Bain Act, or two, make sure you don't get your pension and you get fired. So, as well as him, and him as well. Now, she still hasn't done anything too stupid besides ask me to leave. But the ignorance here is standing before me did. Oh, this is a good, let me get this picture.
We can escort you downstairs.
Stay still.
We're going downstairs. Let's go.
Yeah, I might.
Okay, go please.
I might, yep. Do that again, put your hand out like that. Put your hand out one more time. If you put your hand out, I will. Can you offer me the stairs again? One more time for me, please. I have the perfect thumbnail right now.
I'm glad.
Okay, cool.
Come on, let's go.
No, I'm good.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Mitch. I told you.
What was the last name again?
Yeah.
I want to call you by your name, Mitch, instead of saying this guy, right? So.
And yours?
I already know Michael. I remember Patrick. I forget her first name. And I remember this guy's name. I'm not good with names. I don't even remember my name, man. Interesting, huh? All right, you guys want to leave me alone now so I can continue about my business?
Please go downstairs and we can help you down there.
No, I don't. I just like for you to leave me alone so I can continue about my business. That's it. So, sir, there's a difference. You want me to leave the building, but legally, do I have to leave the building? What under what law?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. That's a good one. You understand this is public, right? When the police get here, I'm gonna tell them the same thing. Matter of fact, they're gonna probably already know it because they know exactly who I am. And they're gonna be like, there's nothing we can do, man. Unless they just don't know their job, but then they'll find out the same way you will. So, here we go. We got Popo here. Let's go this way here. How's it going? It's hanging out.
Any reason why you're up here?
Yeah, taking pictures.
For what?
Something I'm working on.
Okay. What's your name?
Vallejo PD. What's your name?
Officer Horton.
What is it?
Officer Horton.
What's your badge number, bud?
721, sir.
Cool. Good to meet you, man. Appreciate it. What was your name?
Garcia.
Badge number?
Yeah. 736.
Cool. Good to meet you, man. Name?
DS 720.
Badge number. Oh, you got me. Thank you. you knew the question, huh?
Just curious.
Everything. Yeah, just everything. Yeah. Oh, there's always a reason, right? I have reasons. I don't want to give them though. So.
So is this open to the public?
I mean, this is open to public for public business. I mean, there's no business. He's recording people without their permission. He's recording sensitive areas.
Garcia, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm letting you know I'm going over here. Just want to get a good shot of this. That's all.
So
be able to get everybody.
Are you in charge of all this? Okay. Do you guys want him off the premises?
He has no legitimate business. He's going around recording it. He's checking doors. He's trying to get in. He's disrupting our activities. He's disrupting.
I'm checking doors. Correction, they've locked the doors to open public offices that are open during public hours.
So I'm assuming you're trying to exercise your civil rights, correct?
Hey, you tell me, man. I don't answer questions.
I'm just going to let you know right now, if he wants you off the premises, and are you willing to place him under citizen's arrest if he refuses to leave? Okay. So if you do not leave, then it's...
Go ahead. No. This ain't a fist bump. Go ahead. I'm not gonna resist. You know as well as I know this is a public building, right? And unless hold on. Listen to me, Garcia. It doesn't matter. It's not how trespassing works. My First Amendment is legitimate reason. On top of that, I have cards and pamphlets in my pocket. I have many purposes. One of them right now is my First Amendment right. So if you think you can trespass me from a public property, a public area, you're dead wrong, right? And then we can get into the fact that these people stop my movement and all kind of other stuff. So
You're just gonna follow me, right?
yeah, I'm not gonna.
He's not gonna follow me to where I can conduct my investigation.
I am. Yeah, I'm totally. You already knew I was gonna follow him. Yes, come on. Well, I can't go in the office, but
You guys can hang out with her.
yeah. Cool. Well, let's learn how trespassing works, Garcia. I said, let's learn how trespassing works. This is a public building, right? It's open to the public. It's a public area. You're allowed to conduct your First Amendment in the public areas. I can give you many cases. Their feelings don't trump my rights. That's called Fordyce versus Seattle. It's a 9th Circuit court, covers California. I have Smith versus Cummings. I have the Glick case. I have 148G that you should know that says me recording can't be suspicious or a disturbance. So what do you mean that they can have me arrested for being here, for recording? Why do you think that that's okay?
We're going to get this all situated, right?
Yeah, their issue is the camera. Not that I've created a disturbance, none of that stuff. Their other issue is trying to stop me from going down this hallway on camera and physically blocking my person to where I had to try to get around them, right? That's their other issue.
Okay.
So that's not how it works. I'm just letting you know. I will gladly take the arrest and I will gladly attach myself to you for years and years and years to come. So what? Because it's my First Amendment right. You guys took an oath to protect my right. You guys, I'm not causing myself in because I know I have a right to be here. I know I've done nothing wrong. I've broken no law.
I'm just curious.
I'm explaining it to you. What?
Why are you here?
I've already said I have many reasons to be here. One of them is taking
here?
pictures.
Okay.
Right? One of them is taking pictures. The other one is the cards and pamphlets I have in my back pocket. I'm getting public information. I'm working on a story. That simple. That's the only thing I need to do to be here. Another thing is I'm going to request public information from these people. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet because they've been on me, stopping me from going in certain areas. So it's that simple. You guys took an oath to protect this right. Your only job right now is to tell them there's nothing we can do. He can be here. Leave him alone. If they would have did that hours ago, an hour ago, I probably would have been gone, but they didn't. They've been following me around, accosting me, so literally physically trying to stop me from moving around, which is a penal code crime. Do you know which one that is? You should. You weren't listening to me? You should be. Yeah, she's not doing her job right. She doesn't give a fuck about her job at all. She's not even listening to when a person's telling them that, some issue happened to them. I thought these four were going to be my thumbnail, but I think I'll get you. You only because your mustache, man. Your mustache is pretty fucking badass. I'm not going to lie.
I appreciate that.
I'm not going to lie to you at all. It's a bad motherfucker. I'm not going to lie. You should name that motherfucker. See, this is the thing. I'm a peaceful, nonviolent person. But when you try to stop me from moving in a place I know I can move, I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna hurt you or hit you, even though I could, because you are literally committing a crime against my person. But I will push my way around you. And there's no reason he should have ever did that. So you got Garcia, who's not very knowledgeable, who says that if they want me arrested, he can arrest me. And I would gladly let him, because then we have a lawsuit. Oh, this guy's not involved, but these other people are. And we have a lawsuit that we don't need. It's pointless. Oh, that's what it is, Bay fam. Look at this shit. He got these. It's funny. See, I hear these people laughing. And like I said earlier, that when I come back here in a week or two, it won't be that. It won't be laughing. It'll be yes, sir, no, sir.
So if he comes back here in a week or two, it won't be that. They're laughing. If I come back in a week
Exactly.
or two, it won't be that.
Yeah, it won't.
Our supervisor's coming to.
It won't be laughing. It'll be yes, sir, no, sir.
His comments, should we perceive them as a threat?
Well,
Tell him 422, Garcia.
what was the threat? That you're coming back?
Well, he said if he comes back, we won't be laughing. So I was just wondering, is that a
It's
threat?
not a threat.
Good try, though.
No, I was
Well,
just
in
asking.
on
Come on.
I'm just trying to understand. Just trying to.
You guys heard me say the same thing earlier. I said, you guys are laughing now, but when I come back, it'll be yes, sir, no, sir, can I help you, sir? Go ahead and record, sir. That's what I said. Same thing I said earlier. It's not a threat. I can tell you what a threat is. It has to be so direct, written or verbal, so direct and unequivocal that you put you in sustained fear. 422 of the California Penal Code. Look it up. I could even tell somebody like him, if you touch me, I'm going to beat your ass. I could say that, and that's not a threat, because that's saying I'm going to defend myself, right? So that's how threats work. I'm about education, not confrontation, but you guys started a confrontation, and I just simply recorded it and logged it, so.
You see the line.
Body cam on Garcia?
Yes.
All right, cool.
See that right there, it's red?
Yeah, making sure. I want to get his statement. I heard it, but I didn't hear it much, so I'll get the body cam footage. Just throw a subpoena in for those. What about yours? Yeah, yours is on. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Yep. I just want to be able to get all the footage. I'm surprised you guys came. Do you guys usually respond in Merritt Island?
It came out as a burglary, right?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have any information, right? There was little information, so it came out as a burglary.
Gotcha.
So there's actually 40-some calls on the board right now that we could be at, but
You should.
we can't because we're dealing with this.
I know, but the faster
It
you
takes
guys...
us off the street, so for your report recording, right? There's people that actually need us, right? There's somebody that
Let's tell them.
they need us as well.
No, they don't.
It came out as a burglary.
Which one of you guys is in charge?
I am.
They don't need a non-violent for your non-violent person recording.
But
Oh.
and the concern I have that I did share is that we, you know, in the Human Resources Department, we have this personal records. We have
Name and badge number, bud?
confidential information. And so I just respectfully asked him.
What is it? Maybe not, right? That might be why I'm asking. You got a name and badge number? Just asking you name and badge number. Shouldn't be a big deal. Name and badge number? Verbalize it. It's in your policy. No, it's not. Okay, Bay fam, are you guys surprised that the Vallejo Police Department, Officer Garcia, Gonzalez, and Diaz just lied to me? I'm really not surprised. Vallejo Department Police Policy, Section B, if you look at the last sentence, when requested, members shall promptly and politely provide their name, badge number, and assignment. So yes, all those of you out there in Vallejo or who deal with the Vallejo Police in any way, they have to provide their name and badge number to you when requested. You're going to notice many other officers in this video that didn't give their name and badge number when requested. And Vallejo's in some sort of police crisis, they say. They don't have enough police. They need more money. But yet, how many police have showed up to this call for a non-crime and stay here when they say they have 40-something calls to go to? Shouldn't they be gone already? It's about to get escalated. Let's keep watching. No, it's not. Most of the time it is. Most are copy and pasted. Well, that's a penal code. But your policy, somewhere in your policy, it probably says that you guys have to say your name to members of the public. So we got right here, this is one of the individuals who's obviously an inbred member of the Here family. And the reason why you're supposed to verbalize it, even if it's not in your policy, you got the American with Disabilities Act. People can't read, they can't write, they can't see. You verbalize your name. Well, f*** your policy. If it's not there, it should be. Plain and simple. And I'm not trying to start shit with you. It's just you should verbalize your name. They all did. So over here we're talking about their feelings of how they feel and feeling concerned for.
He's not entering any offices that are controlled or locking key, forcing any kind of entry anywhere, right? You understand what he's doing.
There we go.
Just trying to cause a ruckus.
No, that's not true. That's bullshit. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm talking to you, you clown. Talking about I'm gonna cause a ruckus. That's bullshit like a motherfucker. Now he's soliciting them to close the building.
Okay. He's trying to bait you guys into reaction. He's trying to bait us into reaction. Okay. I've seen the videos that the other gentleman showed me. There's been no crime that I can see. All right. It's frustrating. It's for us too.
This dude says I'm trying to bait them into reaction. Giving fist bumps and asking their name is baiting them into a reaction. So this is your typical Vallejo trash officer shooting people all the time.
Okay. You guys know what concern
Real simple.
enters into like a police that's an area that's controlled, right? That has like the confidential records that you're talking about. Some places not public access, then it'd be different. Does that make sense?
This is the funny part. Cops lie to these people and say you're trying to bait them into a confrontation.
In what way?
Intimidation.
Public space. In a public space. If he's demonstratively, like, if he's sitting behind his desk and I were going to show the phone in his face, is that what you're talking about? Or is he just sitting here recording and being nuisance? Like,
No, that's walking down into our offices.
well, the problem is that you guys work in a public area, right? This is open to the public, from what I can tell.
Exactly.
Your offices may be different. Right now, he's in here.
I'll go in the office, open one up.
There's really nothing that we can do about that. Okay, he's not being loud to the excessive point of causing a public disturbance. Right? He's not screaming, throwing chairs around. He's always doing, from what I can tell, is walking around with a cell phone, making video.
And not baiting anybody like this liar says. That's a bold-faced lie, man. That's ridiculous.
If this is a private business,
He was doing so good. I wish he would have just said the truth. If you guys left him alone and knew your job and knew that he could do this, then he'd probably be gone.
What's the difference between this and the school?
Well,
There's a big difference.
I mean, are children here that are like learning right now?
No.
Right, so this is a unified district building, city of Vallejo.
So we got
that kind of thing, like, okay.
As a school is.
You know, that's something that we have to talk about with the school administrator. Okay. Do you have somebody here that's got any proof of like a crime?
So when you work in a public place, right? So we've all been educators in the field for many years. So then people can come and record you without your permission?
There's no real right to privacy when you're in a public environment.
I understand.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing as like for a traffic stop. Somebody sitting inside of a the people in the car don't have like.
Man, we got the whole force here. That's crazy.
Who's the administrator of the charge?
This motherfucker is swole as f. I used to look kind of like that. So this guy's, he's telling them they're closed to business. Excuse me, sir, appreciate you. He's soliciting them to close the building. Why are you soliciting them to close the building, sir? Close it. You'll be held responsible by the people, so. Tax dollars pay for this building.
While we're talking to him.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you're in my
Don't
way
touch me.
conducting.
You can't
I'm
touch
conducting. I just
Oh, this
touched you.
dude's trying to make
I
it
just
arrest.
touched
Look
you.
at
Go
him.
down there.
I don't have to go down here. It's a public area. Okay, Bay fam, let's go ahead and stop that right there. Now that we've met Officer Steve Darden and seen that he escalated the situation immediately, I had been standing around recording these interactions for a long time already. But right when he walks up and shoves me as he's giving me a directive to get away. One, I was about 15 feet away at the time. I didn't have to give them more space than that if I didn't want to. Unless they had a crime scene or tape up, which there's no crime, I didn't have to do that. Two, he did that for a reason. He wanted to come up and push me, and you'll see this in a minute as well. He wanted to come up and push me so I would resist some way, swat his hand away, something of that nature, and then he can be violent, of course, right? So what I did was let him push me and put the camera up over so I can show what he was doing so he couldn't say that I swatted at him or something of that nature. You have a lot of officers around with a lot of body cams. We'll get this from every different angle. I'm already working on subpoenas to get the body cam. They can deny public records requests, but you can't deny subpoenas. That's the beautiful thing about them charging me with the crime. And a false crime at that, because it was an unlawful arrest. Now, officers have to de-escalate situations. They have training. It's in their policy. I'm showing you the Vallejo PD policy for de-escalation right here. On top of that, they have something called the use of force policy. And a use of force is any time they put their hands on a citizen, they have to log it, and the other officers are there. If the force is not necessary or is not reasonable, then the other officers are supposed to intervene, and they have a policy about that. It's all being put up on the screen right now. None of the officers intervened, right? What did they do? They surrounded me and came around me just in case he wanted to attack me or do something violent so that they could get in on the action and get in on the violence. This is the Vallejo PD. This is why they are one of the worst police departments in the Bay Area, and you're going to see even more right here. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. Open to the public. I ain't being detained. That dude's a straight piece of trash. You guys can ask all you want. Go. If you want privacy, take it private. This is a decent human. You know what's not decent is telling somebody they can and can't go somewhere that's open. You want privacy, make it private. It's that simple. You guys ain't here for a crime. This ain't an investigation of a crime. You guys shouldn't even be here. Bunch of clowns. That's not cool. That dude's a straight mark right there. Sucker. Yeah, I'm talking about you. There you go. Let's get this guy. They're done talking. Garcia, look behind you. They're done talking to him. He's gone.
Well,
I
he
can
wants
go.
you over here away from this.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained? I can totally walk up on you guys. Everything's done. Are you guys stopping my movement?
At this point, yes, because it is obstruction.
Tom Baynack. Obstructing
Right now,
what?
they're doing an
What
investigation.
crime are you investigating? You're here for a non-crime. You're not investigating a crime.
You're gonna stay right here.
This dude's a piece of shit.
What's going to happen? I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said you're a piece of shit.
Okay, so what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
You already
is this.
assaulted me, so
He's gonna.
Like,
No, that's not an assault.
Pushing me?
Obviously,
That's
you've
an
never been
assault. What's your
assaulted.
use of force policy?
That's called
What's your
moving
use
you
of
out of my
force?
way
Use
so I
of
can
force.
conduct my
It's
business.
called the use of force.
Well, you step up
Use
again,
of
I'm gonna
force.
show you a little more
want,
use of force.
You
How
want
about that?
privacy taken in a private office.
No, I don't have to take it anywhere.
Yes, you
Whatever
do.
I stand on, that's where I own when I'm conducting my business. Do you understand me?
You do.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay,
really.
well,
Fuck
this
you
is
do.
what's
Like
gonna
I said,
happen.
what's your name, badge
This is what's gonna happen.
What's your name, badge
This is what's gonna happen.
Name and badge.
If he shuts down business
I don't
for the
need none of your
day,
directives,
if he
bro.
shuts
Good luck
down,
to your kids
if
and
he
wife.
shuts down business for the day, you're out of here.
What's your name and
Either you
badge
can
number?
walk out
Name
or
and
you can
badge
be
number.
taken out. You
Name and
understand?
badge number. Name and badge number. I don't break the law like you do, you clown. So if they shut down, I'm out of here, but I'll hold them accountable. You're not gonna walk. There's nobody here. You guys are. What are you investing? I don't care. Fuck your lieutenant. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. How about that? And your lieutenant, and your captain, and your chief. The way you guys act is trash. Now, quit blocking my flow. You guys aren't investigating anything anymore, and it's very clear. Exactly, I can go through. He's not talking to dude. I said that a minute ago. Real simple. Now, what's your name, badge number? I'm just trying to get your name for the record, sir.
Don't put your hands up again.
I can put my hands up.
Put them up again.
Put my hands up wherever I want. Put my hands up wherever I want. What are you gonna do? Want to be tough guy? Without that badge and gun, you're not tough. Closing it? Are we closing it? So I can bounce? No?
I think you bounce everywhere.
This is their bitch ass lieutenant who's a tough guy because he has a badge and a gun. Without that shit, not so tough. Coward, I can see it in his eyes. I'm letting you know. I'm looking at you right here in front of everybody. You're a coward. And you're a law violator. It's funny that the police who are supposed to be the good guys. I'm walking. I can walk in a public area.
Back up.
Don't push me. Go ahead. Go ahead.